So hey guys, welcome to another UI review, and today I'm taking a look at the MCGamerCZ, what a terrible name, MCGamerCZ's Restoration Druid UI. Now, even though I don't like the guy, that doesn't mean that I don't like his UI. His UI is pretty good, you know, overall he's a tit, he's kind of an asshole on the internet, you know, you might know him, but his UI is pretty good. Now the first thing is, this UI is set up for Restoration Druids, but it can work with different classes as well. If you're, for instance, a Holy Paladin, one thing you will have to do is configure the Tell Me Whens, because they are configured to show Restoration Druids cooldowns and buffs and debuffs, and they track mushroom and stuff like that. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to the description and you will have to download the UI and extract it somewhere. So the first thing you're going to do is you want to back up your interface and your WTF folder just in case you don't like this asshole's UI. Then delete everything except the original Blizzard files in your interface folder. After that, we're going to delete our WTF folder. Once again, don't forget to back it up. And after that's done, you can finally copy the interface and the WTF folder from the UI folder to your World of Warcraft folder. Now, this is very important. Go to WTF account, rename this account name folder to your account name. Mine is MCGamerCZ. Then in this folder you have server name. You have to rename that to the name of your server. And in this folder you have character name, which you have to rename to the character you want to use this UI on. Now after that, you have to check that all the add-ons are active. Also check the load out of order box. And then you can log in. Now, because MCGamerCZ is an asshole and can't set this fucking thing up properly, this might happen to you. But I found a way around this, alright? So what we have to do is this. So we're going to go into the World of Warcraft folder, the WTF folder, account folder, and you will see this number. It might be a different number, but you will see a number. Open up that folder. Open the other folder in the WTF and account folder, which will be your account name, and copy everything from that folder into the folder that has been created, the weird number. Now the UI should work properly. Once again, we are going to check if all the add-ons are active and the load out of order box is checked, and we can log in. And here is the UI. So what you have here is, I don't have any quest add-ons. You have a bunch of icons up here, but you should not have to select any profiles for any other add-ons. They should be just set up. There are no profiles. I've changed everything, so it's basically account-wide. Now, if you change specs, this will still stay up. So this is really just for your restoration play. And here's what you have. So you have your 5 bartender bars. I'm using, you know, those 2 or 3 for spells. Then I have potions and cooking and professions. Up here is where I have my costumes and kind of like the fun stuff, you know, the wormhole and stuff. Then you have 2 SCADA windows. One is for damage, one is for healing for the current fight. Here is your target, your target's target, your target's target's target. And then we have Woohoo. Woohoo is set up for 20 people. This is my mythic raiding UI. You'll have to play around with Woohoo. You'll have to find where it is. It's just set up to only show 20 people. It should go like this. It should be a tank, then another tank, then all the healers, and then the DPS. So you have the tanks up at the front, because it doesn't display that that person is a tank. So I have the 2 tanks at the front. Then up here you have the Tell Me When setup. So if we do /tellmewhen, you have Aspect of the Fox, Life Bloom. This icon tracks Life Bloom, your Life Bloom, on the player, the target, the party, and the raid. So if you have Life Bloom somewhere, it will show it. Right? If you're not in a party and you will throw it on a random mob, it will not show the Life Bloom. But if you're in a party, if you're in a raid, this will show your Life Bloom. How long does it have before it runs out? Then we have Harmony, which is your mastery, and this tracks your mushroom. Then here I have Amplify from Mages. So this shows when a mage pops Amplify magic, this will light up. It's hidden when it's not active. Over here you have Clear Casting, which shows your Clear Casting procs. This either shows the Soul of the Forest buff or the duration of Incarnation, if you have Incarnation. This shows the duration on Heart of the Wild. If you're a troll, this is a timer or, you know, a cooldown monitor for berserking, and this is my trinket. You might want to disable those because you might not have those, so you might want to disable them. Now this is Incarnation cooldown. It also shows, I think, the Heart of the Wild cooldown. Not sure about that one though. Then you have Stampeding Roar, Tranquility, Nature Swiftness, Wild Growth, your Dispel, and Iron Bark. This because I am the resurrector of my raid, so I have a combat res monitor. This is just to tell me when that shows you when you have rebirth available. So I just call the reses in my raid. You know, it's as simple as that. I don't have any chat add-ons. It's just a simple chat. That's pretty much it. Here's the micro menu. Here are the bags. Here's your stances. That's pretty much it. I don't have tidy plates or anything. And let's take a very quick look at the Voodoo setup. So what I have is if a target or if that unit is missing Mark of the Wild, it will be gray. So as soon as you apply Mark of the Wild, it will turn to a class color. Now, Life Bloom on the side, Rejuvenation down here, Germination up there, Wild Growth up here, and Regrowth is actually not present right now. Because why is Regrowth not present? Am I using the glyph? Might be using the glyph. Yeah, I'm using the glyph. But Regrowth should be down here, alright. It also shows the debuffs. As I've said, it's set up for mythic rating, so it'll only show 20 people. If you want to show it more, if you want it to show more, you'll have to find it in the Voodoo option. I can't remember where it is right now. But this is the setup. I'm currently using Magnon. I don't have Arc Inventory. Alright, I don't have Arc Inventory. I might add it later and I will do an update video with the Arc Inventory setup. But right now I'm using Magnon. So that's the UI. I hope you will like it. The most requested video on my channel. Yes, so here it finally is. And the reason actually why I finally decided to give you my UI is because people kept asking about a good healing UI. And the ones that I found are either fiddly to set up or something doesn't work or I don't really like the UI. So here's my raid UI, my healing UI for my Restoration Druid. I hope you like it and I thank you all for watching. Bye bye.